Skadoosh. Kung Fu Panda 2, a movie that I had absolutely no idea what to expect of. I enjoyed the first one a lot. I was very surprised by it. It was very funny, but one of the biggest surprises I got out of the first one was that the Kung Fu action was actually really exhilarating. Really well done stuff and just great animation. That was back when everything wasn't 3D. See, for a number of reasons, I just thought this might not be good, and I was worried because reason number one, Jack Black's films as of late aren't exactly inspiring. Reason number two, it's a sequel. Reason number three, the trailer was fun, but meh. In this film, the panda named Po gets to explore a lot of his past. Who his real parents were, where his parents came from, because obviously his goose father probably isn't in his bloodline. Evil Emperor Shen, which is this peacock, has this new weapon. He's destroying towns and stuff, and Kung Fu warriors are getting destroyed by it because they can't block a missile with their fist. And so him and his buddies set out on a journey to destroy them. I like Kung Fu Panda 2. It was fun. Once again, great Kung Fu action. Lots of fun action. Really good images. A good villain too. Emperor Shen, he was a good villain. The voice acting is just all around great for this film. The 3D is good. Please keep in mind as I say that I don't like 3D. I don't want 3D anymore. You know, the fact, even, I'm saying it's good because it's good for what 3D has to offer. It's easy to do 3D with animation films because they can perfect everything in the computer. Everyone knows I'm sick of 3D. Even if the 3D is done well, the image is almost always darkened by the glasses, and when you walk out of the theater, my eyes are always stinging. Our eyes are not created to look into an image like that. And so afterwards, they're always just kind of like, But for 3D standards, it's done well. The things I did not like about this film, I did not think it was nearly as funny as the first at all. I thought a lot of the humor fell flat at times. There was definitely funny parts, don't get me wrong. Even though I enjoyed this film more than I think kids would actually, because I was able to understand a lot more of the story than the average, little child. I think it's actually a little bit too deep for kids, believe it or not. There's going to be a lot of kids, maybe 5 and under, who aren't going to fully grasp the story. Because it really gets involved with his real parents, the backstory and everything, and I think a lot of kids are just going to be like, ooh, action, ooh, he got hit in the balls or whatever, you know what I mean? But it was well done. I enjoyed the film. You're not going to be bored with this film. The animation looks great. The Kung Fu is awesome. The characters are well done. There's some really nice opening in this film that I really liked that reminded me a lot of Samurai Jack. There's some really nice animation that's 2D style, regular cartoons, which is nice because, that reminds me of my childhood when everything was in 2D. Also, the score is very good, and the whole film I'm like, I bet you the score is by Hans Zimmer, because he does everything now. Oh my gosh, it is by Hans Zimmer. Seriously. Hans Zimmer joined with John Powell, who did the Bourne Identity scores, and I like him a lot too. There's a lot of good things in this movie. At times, it is noticeable that it's a children's, film, a kid's film. That's really the only fault I have with it. Some of the comedy falls flat. I'm going to give it 3 out of 4 stars. I don't like it as much as the first one, but it's definitely a fun movie. Your kids will enjoy it, and you'll probably have fun with it too.